Mr. Virtual President, what's your opinion on the Supreme Court's decision on gay marriage?
I always carry one of these. It's the Constitution of the United States of America. It's pretty clear about defining the powers of my job and the federal government. And I've looked through this document pretty carefully, and nowhere in here, nowhere, is there anything about gay marriage at all whatsoever. You know what's interesting, though? There's nothing about straight marriage in here either. And what that tells me is that the government, especially the federal government, shouldn't have anything to do with this because marriage is not a right. We have a list of rights, and marriage isn't one of them because marriage isn't a right. Ultimately, when you get right down to it, marriage is a contract. And when you take the coercive force of the government and you get it into deciding for half of the country, you put half of the country's beliefs forcefully on the other half, no matter which side of the argument you're on, when you get that kind of coercive effort to make the government tell people what to believe, you get into real trouble. So I maintain that the answer to the gay marriage problem is just to get the government out of the marriage business completely. What does that mean? Well, it means that if a church chooses to marry a gay couple, if the church wants to marry two men or two women, if the church together with their pastor decide that they want to have a gay marriage ceremony, then that should be fine. I know that offends a lot of people out there, but you don't have a right not to be offended in this country. However, if a church chooses not to marry a gay couple, then that's got to be fine too, and for the same reason, because other people are offended, but they don't have a right not to be offended either. You see, the only actual right in this entire discussion is the right to follow your own religious beliefs without interference or coercion on the part of the government. It's right here. That's why it's the very first words in the Bill of Rights. The very first words in the Bill of Rights to the Constitution of the United States of America say, Amendment 1, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. The reason those are the first words in the Bill of Rights is because when the government gets in the business, not only of telling people what to do, but telling people what to think or believe, well, then only one group of people are going to benefit, and that's not gay people, it's the government. Next question.
But sir, do you have a personal opinion on gay marriage?
I do. And it's got no more relevance than any other citizen of the United States of America. Next question.